What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Elias-The, and this is Drink and Dish. What's up, everyone? Thank you again for tuning in. As always, you know how we're gonna start this show. I'm about to show you the drink that we're gonna be sipping on tonight. Now, it's technically called a Midori margarita of sorts, but by the time I finish it, I'll probably have a new name for it, right? But we're gonna start with the tequila. Yes, we are. Y'all know tequila is my favorite liquor. And you're gonna pour that down in there like so. And you know me, y'all. I'm gonna pour till I feel ready because I like my drinks wet, strong. All right, and that should be good right there. Probably will add a little more later. We'll see. So now that we got that, we're going to pour in our Midori, which is a melon liqueur made from Japanese melons. I'm gonna pour that down in there like so. Boom. Yeah. This shit's supposed to be kind of strong. I believe it's 20% or something like that. I forgot where I saw it, but I thought I saw it on here somewhere. But anyway, next we're going to do pineapple juice. Ooh. The cap was loose, so splash it. So we're gonna do pineapple juice. Probably to about there. Then I juiced 4 lemons. So just pour that lemon juice down in there like so. Boom. All right. And then last but not least, we're gonna do the Sprite to help top it off. All right. Bam. Let's go ahead and give that a swirl, like so. All right, so now I have my sugar rim glasses, as you can see. Let me go ahead and move some of this stuff out of my way here. Got my sugar rim glasses with a little bit of blue curacao at the bottom, as y'all can see, right? So now to put ice in these bitches, which let's see, will I or won't I drop ice all over this damn counter tonight? Let's see. So far so good. Ooh. Ah, got one. All right, but there's that. Bam. And then next, this. Oh, there we go. Boom. Like so. Bam. Gonna drop a few blueberries in there for decoration because I'm feeling fancy. You know, fancy. So, so drop them down up in there. Boom, boom, bam. Boom. And then we're going to pour our drink over ice. Give it a nice little pour. Bam. Ooh, damn it. I almost had this one. Bam. Ooh, y'all, look at that drink right there. Come on. I have been working hard trying to learn how to separate colors. It actually worked tonight. Look at God, won't he do it? It might also be because I've been believing in these crystals ever since the last episode. I got a couple in my pocket. I don't remember what this one was, but it called to me. All right, so we got that. We're gonna go ahead and put a little lemon wedge. Bam. Bam. And this is no longer a Midori margarita. This shit is confused. And it goes right in with our topic tonight. You'll understand when we talk about it. So, now that we got our drinks, gonna get to the table and get ready to do what we do. Drink and dish. All right, folks, so we're back at the purple table for another weekly topic, or bi-weekly. Y'all know this shit only drops twice a week or every other week. See, I can't even talk. Maybe I'm already lit. Who knows? But anyways, we're back at the table for another topic subject to, talk about. And my guest this week, y'all know her, you love her. And I say her name like this: Marcelina. So everyone, welcome my guest and one half of the bi-weekly wind down on Instagram, Marcelina. How you doing?
That's one hell of an intro.
I know. I'm something else.
Yeah. I like it though.
All right. So thank you for coming in and being my guest this week. I appreciate it. And I have a pretty interesting topic to discuss. This is why y'all understand why I call this drink confusion or confused, all right? This week's topic is about defining bisexuality. Mm-hmm. Most of you know, if you follow my page, that I define myself as bisexual. What you may not know is this lovely woman to my right here, your left, is also bisexual. So we are going to discuss and just shoot the shit about what it means to be bisexual, how that has defined our paths and lives, and all that good stuff while getting lit. So before we get started, you know what it is. It is shot time, okay? So let's take these tequila shots. Here we go. Clink, clink. Cheers. Yes, low. Like a good heart attack waiting to happen. All right, yes. So, how do you like your confused drink?
It looks very pretty.
Ain't it?
I love the blueberries at the bottom. Look at that. It's just...
I know, it's good. So now that you know what this week's subject is about, that's why it's called confused, because a lot of people in the world have defined bisexuals and bisexuality as confusion or people being confused about what they truly want. And that's not quite the case. See, with this drink here, I melded different personalities, but it came out amazing. And that's what you get kind of with a bisexual. So before we get started, I'm going to read the Webster's Dictionary definition of what bisexual is. According to Merriam-Webster, the definition of bisexual is of relating to or characterized by sexual or romantic attraction to people of one's same sex and of the opposite sex. So, in a nutshell, bisexual people love men and they love women. All right? So, tell me about your experience, with being bisexual. How has that been? What's your journey been like?
Well, most people will define it as we're being a hoe. But we don't
Some people say that too.
We don't date the man and the woman at the same time.
Yeah, we'll get into that. Because that is a pet fucking peeve.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it much easier. Women like to play games. When you bisexual, women like to play games because you get the ones that are bi-curious. You get the ones that are just like, that just want to have it a notch on their belt. And then when you actually, you get into talking to them and they're like, oh, it's nothing. It wasn't even like that. Okay, cool. All right. Mm-hmm. It's so much easier this is my preference, to approach a male than it is to approach a female. Because women in this type of game, being bisexual, women play too many games. That's with my experience.
That's your experience. Okay. I ditto some of what you're saying, because on the male side of bisexuality, we have it definitely way tougher than women, unfortunately. That's my opinion. That's what I feel. It's the truth. Because I said so. No,
I agree with you though.
Yeah, see? Because here's the thing. When you are a man and you are bisexual, the gays of the world believe you're gay and you're a lie. And the straights of the world think you're confused, you're a hoe, you're really straight, or it's a phase. And none of that is really true. You know, sexuality is not something that, you know, you pick and choose at. There's a spectrum and we all fall on it somewhere. Either super hetero, super gay, or somewhere in between, right? So for me,
it's a double standard.
It's definitely a double standard. Definitely a double standard for males, because y'all know this. The media, porn, all that really blows up women having their lesbian fun, so to speak. And a lot of guys tune in like, ooh, I love to see two women together. Then maybe I can get in the middle. Like, it's always that connotation when it comes to women. It is respected almost for women to be bisexual, or at least be curious or whatever, fall in that side of the spectrum. But guys, we get labeled tough, and that's why a lot of guys never really come out as bisexual, because they don't want to deal with the bullshit of people telling them who they are and what they are.
Right.
And I've dealt with that a lot. With me not being a super toxic masculinity over the, you know, that real macho man exterior, because I'm not that type of a person. And when I tell people I'm bisexual, they're like, no, you're not, you're gay because you're too soft, you're too this, you're too that. And it's frustrating.
It is. It's more frustrating when people try to tell you how to feel about it, especially when you're just coming into yourself. Yeah, you're confused, but then once you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need the bullshit from this end or this end, or the 2 cents from a jackass out there on the street.
You better preach now. Come on. Come on.
You don't need that 2 cents. The only thing that matters is your opinion, and that you're okay with yourself and how you feel.
And that ain't nothing but truth. That is facts. You know. Now me, I have a thing where I have kind of defined my bisexuality for myself. I consider myself as 60-40. I am 60% on the gay side and 40% on the straight side. But I'm still bisexual. I can out-eat almost any nigga, okay? So, you better ask your girl. You better ask somebody. People know. So don't try to put me in a box and define me, but that's how I define myself. I'm 60-40. Because I can eat a mean box and suck a mean dick, so it's like, you know, all good.
I've never had any complaints on either side.
See, there you have it.
I lock legs.
What? She locks legs, y'all. Woo! By the end of this drink, I might need a seat now. I'm playing. Oh man. Well, yeah.
Cold red.
Man, all of that.
Shit.
Yeah. So, have you fully come out to your family? If you have, or have you come out to some people? What did they think when you first told them you were bisexual or whatever?
This is interesting. I have, but only to some family members. Yeah. So when this is posted, some friends will. This is like I guess this is my official way of coming out to people other than family and certain friend members.
She wants the world to know. That's all. I don't want to get sued.
But I mean, no, I'm not ashamed of it. It is, you know, it is what it is, and this is who I am.
So when you realized you were bisexual, you just like, when you knew you were bisexual and you decided to tell people, you weren't afraid of what they would say or react to?
In the beginning, yes.
Okay.
That's why it took so long.
Okay.
But then once I became more comfortable with myself and just not really giving a fuck about opinions. Yeah. Because they do mess with you. Especially when you're, it depends, I guess it depends on the setting of where you are. And you know when people know something about you, and then you start to get the stares,
You Sorry.
You start to get the stares, and then people want to pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, so is it true? I heard such and such this or such and such that." Bitch, you ain't gotta whisper.
Right.
Yes, it's true.
Well, see, with me, I was kind of scared and nervous in a way to come out. Like, I was already nervous and scared to come out, period. But to come out as bisexual, knowing what they say about guys who are bisexual, like, the gays do not believe. A lot, not the gay. A lot of them. Let me rephrase that. There are a lot of gays, or a section of gays, that believe that there is no such thing as bisexuality. It's the dumbest shit that I've ever heard. In my opinion, you know, when you're a part of this community, you kind of know, like, shit like this is real. Like, you know, I don't know, like, you get that innate sense.
It's a huge judgment for bisexuals, honestly, because they feel like you should know, you should stick to this one thing. That's who you are. You shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
No one is telling you who to love. I could love a man or I could love a woman. Or let's say that man and that woman wanted to be in the whole relationship.
I'm down for troubles. Let's go.
You feel me?
Let's go.
Like
not pansexual. What's that word I'm looking for? Shit. Polyamorous all day.
There we go.
Yeah. But so with that, it's like and then with the straights, you know, I'm gay or confused. I'm gay or confused, and that's frustrating. I had to deal with a lot of people telling me what I am and not, and it infuriated me for a very long time. Like, I would tell a gay dude that I'm kicking it with, whatever, that I'm bisexual, and he's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Look how you talk. Look how you walk. Woo, woo, woo. All this stuff. Like, and that shit would burn me up, because it's like, why are you hating, or like, why are you trying to down me and what I'm telling you who I am? And then having to fight the straights who are telling me you're confused or you're gay or whatever. And it's like, no, like, I know who I am. And so for me, that's what made it scary to come out just as bisexual, because I feel like if I had came out as just gay, it would have been way more acceptable.
Right.
But go ahead.
Another reason why it was so scary for me to come out is because my dad is from the Caribbean. He is from and he is very,
I heard about those.
Very, very strict. I am Puerto Rican and Trini. Now, the thing with that is he will always tell us if we were gay or a lesbian or you know, just anything of that sort. He would disown us.
Wow.
He was homophobic. Wow. He still is. He could be an ass or a jackass sometimes. Me and him don't see eye to eye every now and then. But hey, when he sees this that's posted on my page, your daughter is bisexual.
Wow.
Just
like
know.
I feel for you. Like, I really do.
And he could disown me.
My parents were very strict, because, you know, I'm a PK, I'm a pastor's kid. So, you know, it being part of the LGBTQ community, it is not okay in a very religious household. So while my parents never told me that they would disown me, they did a lot of homophobic things and said a lot of homophobic things to me as a child growing up.
Very uncomfortable.
Which, it took a toll on me. Like, I've had certain talks with my parents now, and they kind of understand like how that messed with me as a child. And so, unfortunately, you know, we have to go through these things, I guess, to get to the other side. But the other side is great. Okay,
it's not easy. It's not easy growing up with that kind of perspective and then having that kind of judgment on you right off the bat. But my dad was not my safe haven when it came to certain things like that. I'll say the very first person I told that I was my brother. My oldest brother.
Oh, your oldest brother.
My oldest brother. I recently told him.
Oh, he was like,
she
got this young brother, y'all.
No, I didn't know that. I said, yeah, Marcel. I said, I am. Oh my God, stop it!
But he young.
Stop it, cut the cameras!
He young. He young, like, just became legal.
He's not.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's not a part of the community at all. He's not. That was my observation. Okay, he's nowhere near the community at all. But that was my, that's
Lord.
I know he's gonna see this and not look at me ever the same. It's okay.
Fucking can't. I can't. Oh God. Bottom line is, be true to who you are and don't back down from people from the outside world looking in, and not even your parents, because they could be your worst enemy. Family members can be your worst enemy when it comes to things like this.
That's very true. Yeah.
So
you kind of touched on the whole thing about how people say we're cheaters or we're confused about what we want. So what's your experience with that? Because I've dealt with that a lot. Like, it makes dating very hard.
It does.
Sex is easy, but dating, it gets very complicated.
Because the person that you're dating, and then you do tell them that, they become insecure because they feel as though you're gonna leave them for the other sex.
Yep.
And that is not true. You love who you love, and if you're writing for that person, you're writing for them.
Right.
But they have to be okay with their sexuality. The thing is, okay, so let's say I'm dating a man. They have to be okay with that. Right. But every now and then, I might want a threesome. I don't want to date her, but I want a threesome.
Well, okay. Come on, threesome. Come on, threesome. It's getting real up in this piece, okay?
It's kind of like for a bisexual person, if it's like just having that fix. You don't want to date them, but they understand. You understand. You have that. Both of you guys are more mature, and you have that understanding. Hey, this is not going further than this type of line. But it's hard to find those people because a lot of people pillow talk, and a lot of people when they melt.
They do.
But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. See, for me, sexually, or at least, okay, with guys, it's easy for me to low-key have sex with, right? But dating is another thing because, like you said, they get insecure about that. About the whole, I don't have a pussy per se, so you're gonna one day want that or whatever. And it's like, no, like, I am a faithful ass nigga. Like, and here's the, I know I said I'm polyamorous earlier, which I am, but I have been in plenty of monogamous relationships, and I've never cheated. I've been cheated on. But as God is my witness, I've never cheated on nobody.
That's the thing. That's the misconception about everything. They feel like we are not loyal because we like both of the sex. No, if we are in a relationship with you, we are in a relationship with you. We are loyal to the T. I can't say that for a lot of other bisexuals. You probably had a bad experience.
That could be true.
But that's not true for me, nor is it true for him.
Nope. Why you gotta be so insecure? All right, that's it.
Right?
No, copyright infringement. Anyway, shout out to Jasmine Sullivan, because that heifer, that bitch can sing. She can sing the house down, okay? She is just about up there in my top 5 R&B women. Like, that bitch can sing the house down. And which, you've heard her new album, right? This is a whole sidebar. You've heard the whole album?
I haven't heard the whole album.
There is a
the runs, honey.
Yes.
Those runs.
Her runs
I like to sing, but I can't get those runs together.
Yeah, her runs are nice, but my point is, there is an interlude or something on the new album where I think she kind of came out as bisexual. I'm not sure, or maybe she's talking in another person, but she's talking about a woman who she fell in love with in this interlude. And I mean, y'all out there who probably are bigger Jasmine Sullivan fans than me, y'all can let me know if she came out as bisexual on her album, or was she like talking it like in the third person, was she acting, doing on the skit? Y'all can let me know in the comments. But yeah, so
I need to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
We'll play it after this. But yeah. So yeah, that's been my take on it. And like women, like in my early 20s with women, it was definitely like, no, you're gay, or I can't see myself dating a bisexual man because you've been with a man or whatever. So I got a lot of that pushback in my early 20s. However, lately, I would say over the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, I have met quite a few women who are very open to the idea of being with a dude that's bisexual. So I think we've made some progress in this area, but it's
we made some kind of progress.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting.
We made some kind of progress because it's a lot more open-minded people, and they're not trying to stay in this kind of box because we're not there anymore. You gotta think outside the box.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, but
you'd be surprised who you fall in love with.
Right. Love lives in strange places. Okay? That's a Kelly Rowland lyric. I'm just over here quoting music quotes all night long. I bet some of y'all don't even know where that's from. The first album. Okay? Her first solo album. I know that because Brandy wrote, I think, on that song. So it's great. You know I keep up with my people.
I had this one experience.
Okay, yeah. Tell me about your experience. Come on.
Where the other person was bisexual as well, which was very interesting.
Okay.
The reason it was very interesting to me is because I felt a little insecure because when I was doing a certain act, he was like, "Oh, this person does it better."
See, he's just being an asshole. Like, you don't do... Well,
no, this not certain person, but this... he pretty much was like, the other sex.
Guys do it better?
Does it better. Well, like, I don't know if it's y'all jaw or what. Like I don't know.
No, it's the same stint. It goes both ways. Because women eat better than men. Here's the thing. You know what you like as that sex. You know. So when, like me, giving head to another guy, I know I don't have to really second guess too much what he likes. Because I'm a guy and I know what I like. So it's like, cool. You know, we have that exchange.
So is that just that thing? Because I feel like I agree with you.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you. I feel like women eat pussy better than men. Like,
yeah, because you know what you like. So you, in your head, if you're going down on a woman, you're like, well, I like when they swirl me up like this, or when their tongue does this, or when they suck on it like this. So you will reciprocate that to the other person, and it's just like, they'll be like, oh shit, you know what I like already. And it cuts that, even if you're a little off on it, it still cuts down on that conversation of teaching somebody how to do it, because it might just be one little thing or whatever. Like one little thing is like, oh, okay, everything's good, but can you do it do this? While, you know, when it's an opposite sex thing, sometimes, not all the time, because there are some straight folks that out there that can do that. Believe me, I know. Okay, I know they can do the do. Yes. But I think just biologically, you know what your same sex likes because you know what you like. Right. Yeah, we having some smarticles up in here.
I'm not saying that all men can't eat pussy, because I've ran into some nice.
Come on now.
She's
ran some nice.
Some nice ones where you gotta lock the legs on their head.
Ooh, Lord, let me get a little hot father in here. Let me pat you down. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. I quit. Y'all know this show ain't shit. Y'all know we some damn fools up in here.
It's the drink.
Blame it on
I know he like his drinks, but strong.
Copyright. Right
strong.
There. Y'all getting snippets all night. What? Yeah, it's good. But anyways, you know, I hope like this conversation will allow other people to feel comfortable in their bisexuality, because like I said, it is a journey, and because
does not happen overnight.
It doesn't.
Does not happen overnight.
Because the naysayers will be in your ear, just saying all sorts of shit.
Right.
So I hope that people know that it's okay. It gets better, as cliche as it may sound, but own your truth. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. Like I said, I had that problem. I would lie to people about my sexuality just because I already kind of knew what they thought. So I would tell some gays I'm gay. I would tell other people I'm gay. I would tell certain people I'm bisexual just because I knew what they thought of me.
Right.
And when I was in the closet, I even told some niggas I was straight.
Well,
but
at least nobody tried to perform no exorcism shit on you.
Oh my God.
Not me.
I was like, oh my God, what? We need to get you to therapy.
No, not me. I'm just saying in general when it comes to
Lord.
Stop it.
Clutch all my pearls. Clutch my gold chain, nigga.
I'm talking about those that are like really deep in God and stuff like that. They'll try to beat it out of you. And then you got people on social media talking about something, I'm not gay no more.
We are not going to discuss that nigga. We're not, because he is the devil and I rebuke him. We're not going to say that. Nope. Nope. We're not discussing that nigga.
Okay.
Nope. No.
Ooh, child.
Man, tell me about it.
Ooh, Lord.
Ooh, Lord.
If you are who you are, live your truth. Do not try to live someone else's truth just because they have their opinions about you.
Yeah.
You will fuck yourself up in the end because you are not living in your own truth. And then that's when depression kicks in.
Yeah. Like don't do it, y'all. It's not worth it. It really isn't. But that was such an awesome conversation with you. Thank you again for coming on and being a part of the show and opening yourself up. Because like you said, there are some people that don't know. And now after this video, they gonna know.
Now y'all know.
That she's coming out.
I can't.
That's all. But as you know, it is time for the chug off. All right? So get your throat ready. Okay?
Wipe some of this off over here.
Sorry. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Get yourself ready. Do what you gotta do. Let's see. I got a little more than you, but it's okay. I'm gonna be a gentleman.
I mean, I don't know.
Right. That's true. We've had some stories between each other. We've told each other some things. I know some things. Anyway, let me stop. Please. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Whew, I'm messy. Just the way I like it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. We're going to have to do a replay. And see it when I edit this footage.
Oh, Lord.
But, all right, y'all. That was another episode of Drink and Dish. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. Please comment. Tell me what you want to see from me, what new things I should talk about or even try. Because, season 3, we all about doing new stuff. Y'all see me, I'm hella casual in season 3 because we trying new stuff. We in this piece. So, please, let me know what you're feeling and what you think. Also, follow me on the Tick of the Talk. It's the same as the rest of social media. Elias-The First. I hate TikTok, but I'm on there, folks. So, follow me on all that. Please follow her, Irresistible Poet, okay? And catch us every other Wednesday on Instagram for the Wednesday Wind Down. Right? Come on, because we get some loose fun up in there. It's one of those, you get off work, you don't give a damn how you look, and you just have some good social time with your wine and unwind.
Go ahead.
We'll
soon have a Instagram page for the Wednesday Wind Down. So
Yes.
everyone go over there and follow that page so we can just have one page to do the live with.
Yes. I'll be posting that on my social media, and I'm sure she'll be posting it on hers. Once we get to that page will be up in probably about a week or less, in probably a few days. Who knows? But yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Any last words?
No, love yourself.
Okay, look. All right. Well, let's have one more shot to close this shit out.
All right.
All right.
Lord.
Boom. All right. So, cheers. Thank you for coming.
Well,
All right, y'all. That was Drink and Dish. Have a good day on purpose, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Peace.